Hey guys, what's going on? Butterbiscuit here with a little bit more Gnomoria. Last we left, we were building some new floors, kind of getting some more stockpile space. We were just doing all around, doing a few little things here and there. Primarily waiting out the winter now. It's pretty much what we're focused on. It's not like the end of the world if we don't, obviously don't wait it out, but or like if winter takes a while or whatever. But it's a lot harder to get logs and stuff, but I should be able to burn through a lot of stone. I've got a lot of gems. I don't really know. 167,000. I'm kind of curious what I'll be at the end of winter. As for worth, it's probably the slowest time in terms of growth. Or it could be the quickest. Depends on everything that's going on. But the big thing is that I have my guys in the farms. They're not doing anything. Guys in over here in the groves not doing anything. No new animals can be born, I don't think, but maybe. Either way, a lot of production is slowed down. And therefore, the little trickle effect of worth, which adds up greatly over time, is also slowed down. So no big deal either which way. But basically, we're waiting for everything to happen. I'm sorry. I invented the rod, the axle, the gear, the spring. Okay. Didn't know. I saw this down here. I'm like, what's happening here? And I know you guys can't really see what's going on down there. A lot of the times it tells me a new day starts or stuff like that. But all major events will be in here. And so you'll often see me opening this up. I know it's a little late in the series, but that's something I've been kind of putting off mentioning. But as I was saying, not a lot of stuff is getting done. So I'll start to see this stockpile get full because people will go and pick up the stuff off the ground. They literally have nothing else to do, so they're willing to go and grab all this stuff. I am quite curious. I thought that I had built some wheelbarrows. If I had, they should be utilizing them. Yeah, I did. I did build some wheelbarrows. Items, goods. Where would it be? Wood, bed frame, wheelbarrow. I have 5, so they should be utilizing that to pick up stuff, but yeah, they kind of don't care. They do their own thing. That would speed things up tremendously, but it's also not a necessity. So yeah, I'm at that point now where I literally have no planks, no logs. So I'm trying to burn through all the stone. One of the fastest ways to burn through the stone is to build floors, as you have seen me doing. Eventually, I will run out of space to build, so I'll have to start building down. No big deal. It wouldn't affect me much anyway. But I can choose to do what I've been doing, which is to build it with blocks, because these floors are worth 1, and I'm literally multiplying my worth by 10 by doing that. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. It gives me a few reasons. There's a few reasons to do it, and mainly the biggest reason is it eats up stone. Now the downside is it doesn't fully eat up stone in the way that I mean it, because the downside to doing what I'm doing is I have to create blocks in order to make this happen. But it does eventually use up the stone. They just have to convert them to blocks first. I can easily just build stone floors, get rid of the stone. But as previously mentioned, the downside with that is I'm literally taking a stone, which is worth 1, and turning it into a block, which is worth 1, but installing that block makes it worth 10. Literally multiplying that stock worth by 10. Why not do it, right? I think I was at 167,000. We could go back to the beginning of the video if we really need to, but I'm pretty sure I was at 167,000 100,000, and I've already in 2 days gone up. So maybe it could have been, I guess it could have been 177, but that number doesn't ring true in my head. And if that's true, that's an insane jump. So either which way, I need to make coal. It's something I need. And ore needs to be getting made, and that's kind of trickling. I don't really know why this floor is not on like full like let's make stone mode, but I suppose the people who can create stone maybe have a different job that they're doing. But I don't really know why that would be. But either way, if I can get all the stone onto this floor and then start getting it built, it'll change things dramatically. I'll burn through this stone. And that's kind of the problem we're gonna have is I'm gonna get to a level and I'm literally just gonna have too much stone. And I wouldn't care. I've mentioned this 100 times, but to load this map right here takes me 7 seconds. Kind of little, hit the button, little loading bar, it loads in. That's because it's all neat, nice and organized and in the stockpile. If it's not in the stockpile, as I mentioned, man, it's just impossible. The game's almost unplayable because it takes so long to get anything done. Good news is I can still make these floors with the bars. Those are getting made. That is so random. I don't think I've ever seen it just randomly build this. So somebody must have said they were going to build this, decided not to. Well, I had a second bar. Anyway, but yeah. So good news is these floors can still get built. But bad news is, it's, I don't know. It is a trickle effect. If I could find, I'm 11,000. I just jumped another 11,000. I said no. 179, 9,000. Jeez, it's still insane though. So yeah, if I could find another merchant or another city state or something, I mean, that would help me produce more logs, which would be awesome. Well, perhaps. I mean, I might not make more logs. Maybe I won't be able to get logs from them. But for the most part, everything seems to be going pretty well. Got all my crates there. I'll start putting crates in here in a second. All right, bars are being made, jewelry's being made. That's probably where my biggest jump is, right here with the cut gems and the bars. I'm still waiting on all of this to get built, and I probably won't get any of it built until this is all done. I might. I know that I'm probably making statues, which I'm totally fine with. But I should stop at 5. And these are just made of stone, right? Yeah. I don't know why that guy's walking around. He should have something to do. Oh my goodness. He may not have anything to do. Wow. Everything is cleaned up. Then this is a problem in and of itself. This can lag my computer like nobody's business. And that's not good. Population idle sign. Who is idle? I've got Nespamos. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Can I assign this to random people? Okay, here's the dealio. This is gonna be tough. Professions. You know what? I might do it. I'm gonna do it. I've got 6 idle, and trust me, this will make life horrible. Horrible if I have this many idle people. So, let's do this. So I'm gonna make it woodcutters. And I'm gonna give them the masonry. I'm gonna make farmers have masonry. Okay, back. Okay, let's go to population. 0 idle. Okay, So now, one of two things is happening. I'm freeing up the idle people, meaning that I'm not going to have this ridiculous level of latency on my computer. And trust me, it will eat up the best computer you got. I don't care what kind of computer you have. If you got too many idle gnomes, you're not getting anything done. It is horrible. I've read about it online because it started happening to me. It's like, what is going on? I was running this game perfectly fine. They said, do you have any idle gnomes? I looked, I had 4 idle gnomes. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if like the game is like every millisecond trying to figure out what they could do. Because they do change from idle to a new, like the second a block gets made, they'll run and pick it up and put it in the stockpile. So the computer just must be checking like instantaneously. On what to do. But trust me, it is awful. Only downside of this is I am going to eventually run out of room with blocks. Upside is I can just have them do do other stuff. But yeah, I just gotta pay attention, make sure that my they're not nobody's idle. I do also have to remember that once spring hits, I got to take my farmers and my woodcutters off of this duty. Okay, good news. We're out. Oh, no, see, this is bad. We're out of coal. And I don't know. How do I make? Is there a way to make coal? Nope, that's not even what I wanted. See, this drives me nuts because the market stall is full. How's it full? Anyway. There's got to be a way to make coal, right? Here we go. This should make coal. Yeah, why are we not making coal? Oh, probably because I have no logs. See, I'm dead out of coal. Oh no. Who is idle? One idle person lags my computer. Who are you? Who are you? Why are you idle? You're just a nomad. You are going to get Fixini. You're going to get a new skill. And I'm going to give it to you even though you don't have that grade of masonry. Because I do not want you ever idle because you eat... Oh, 3 now. Come on. Alright, you guys are all about to get builder. Okay. Well, builder I can fix because I can go ahead and build some block stairs going up. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? No. Deconstruct. They're already there. Do I have to build the floor again now? No? Okay. I don't know what... This is the floor I need to build it on. Build, do, block stairs. Actually, yeah, block stairs. Okay, there we go. Here we go. This is... Oh, that's where the hole came from. Okay. Okay, we are going to have to rebuild the smooth stone floor. Because I have 4 holes ish. Okay, I guess... Oh, only 2, because I only did 2. Alright, and then let's go ahead and build the smooth floor, water engraved floor, because why not, right? 20 by 25. And that'll give them something to do. Clear up a little bit of my stock, all that good stuff. So we are kind of burning through logs pretty fast. Not logs, stone. Not as fast as I'd like to. We are amassing a ton of blocks though, so that is good. It's not bad. It's good. We do want to mass up blocks if we can. I don't know where in the world I'm storing all these blocks, but they must be down here somewhere. Okay, this is giving my guys something to do, so keeping people from being idle, I hope. Yeah, 0 idle. All right, I'm gonna wait. I want to kind of curious what we're gonna look like at the end of this video. I was hoping to make it a spring, but it looks like we're gonna have to we might be able to sneak it in there. We're going 4 times, but I just feel like we're going 1 times. Seems really slow to me, but maybe I'm just so used to this now. Yeah, that's weird. Is it just all granite blocks? Is that... It's interesting. Was there any block? But I just have a ton of granite, that's all. I was kind of curious what the other ones might look like, the different colors and whatnot, but apparently I'm just going to get granite for right now. So, whatever. It is what it is. Yes, we're out of... We have cut gems. We just don't have any bars, so... Interesting. Basically at a standstill. Winter, this is what winter's like. A lot of the small projects that you might have been wanting to work on, you can get done. You want to clean up your entire base? Can happen. But can't grow any logs, can't do anything like that, so there's definitely a downside to it. I can't create any coal at all because I don't have any. Yeah, so it's just, I don't have any logs, so there's definite downsides. Kind of curious, thought a merchant might show up sometime soon. Doesn't seem to be happening at all. That would increase production by a billionfold. But obviously that's not happening. Are we done? So very close. So we will get the water and gravestone set up. Oh, okay. So they do change in color and whatnot. 1 by 20, 1 by 20. Was it 1 by 16, right? Yeah, so I was off by 20. And then nope, what am I doing? 1 by 16. There we go. Alright, and that's, see, those look pretty cool. I like those. We will build stairs up. Block stairs. Boop, 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 boop. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to do another floor because you know what? We can. Moon engraved is what it's going to be. Did I already build the... I did already build the stairs. Wow, that was pretty quick. Alright, and then we'll do moon engraved. So it's basically what's going to be. Winter's going to probably kind of degrade into that sort of thing where we're just kind of doing all the little side projects we had been wanting to do. Basically burn through all our blocks. Don't want to take up too much of our inventory. Waiting for spring to hit. Waiting for a merchant to come. Just all around waiting for anything at all to happen. Obviously, it's taking its sweet time to do that, but what are you going to do? Can't really force things to happen. But yeah, so that's it. That's kind of where it's at. I am curious, so I don't have any idle gnomes to go and grab these bags now. Or maybe they just don't feel like it. I don't know. But I don't know why we're not making padding. Padding. Why not? Why not do that? I don't know. Oh, because... No? Anyway. So yeah, I mean, they could clean all that up. Maybe now that we're building, they don't have time to go do that. I don't know. This looks pretty cool. This sandstone looks... I like orange. So it's, like, to me, the coolest. Serpentine's okay. I don't like the pale green. I'd like more of a... Not this bright of a green, but a brighter green would be cool. The lapis lazuli does look cool. This darker one is basalt. Basalt. I don't know. Basalt. I don't know. But granite looks... it just looks boring to me. It's cool. You can kind of mix it with whatever you want, but it looks kind of boring. Who's idle? Nobody. Jeez, it just does eat your computer a little bit. These idle folk. What's this? Oh, marble. Okay, nice and bright. It's pretty cool. Probably kind of boring after you get a bunch of it, but I do wish that this sandstone was a little more pronounced. I have noticed for this game everything is muted. You know, it's like a lot of pastel-y type colors. It's blue's probably like the brightest. Well, the marble's definitely brightest, but this lapis lazuli is like the brightest color that they got in the game. I swear. I mean, this bauxite is kind of muted, and just everything's kind of muted. I don't know why the trees can be vibrant if you get Tassin's mod. Like, trust me, those are like some of the best like things. It's just kind of bumping. All right, who's idle and why? Okay, it said somebody was idle. One idle, and then I go to assign. Interesting. Oh goodness. So yeah, just kind of waiting now. Just trying to get everything. I want to burn through all the stone, really, and it's going to get a lot harder in the springtime to burn through the stone, so it's much better for me to do it now while there's really nothing else going on. It makes for a very boring season, but at the same time, I don't have to worry about it come spring, or I have to worry about it less, rather. I do still have to worry about it, but less, and then when a merchant shows up, I'm going to get 800 to 1500 stone added to my inventory anyway, which 800 stone's easy to burn through, except for you have to do it 5 times in a row. So it is nice having these extra workers be able to do this. I'm wondering if it'll, like, if I had kept it this way, or if I will keep it this way, if it will speed up throughout the year, but I have a feeling it's going to cause a few complications with stuff like with my my groves and my farms, so I don't really want to mess with that too much. Kind of want to keep it the way it is. Oh, we're done with the moons. So you know what? We'll go ahead and do moons. And 1 by 20, 1 by 16. It doesn't look right because I'm on the wall here. It's gonna stop me for a second. What did I do? That was insanity. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and build block stairs up. You can kind of see the pattern here, and you can kind of see how it might get a little frustrating or even boring. It depends. I mean, if you don't like these types of games, you don't like these types of games. You're not going to enjoy doing this stuff. To me, it's actually very pleasurable and enjoyable. It allows me to have something to do. It allows for, I don't know, it's a sense of joy to me to create this stuff and remember when I used to only be 1 high. I didn't have a building. This wasn't underway. It's exciting, and this is so slow right now, but, you know, come 10 videos, is it going to be done? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be done. I mean, it's a lot of time invested into it, and I hope it is. It depends if I find any more, any more merchants and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It's enjoyable. If not a bit crazy. But yeah, that I think is going to do it for now, guys. I know that we didn't get a whole lot done. We got to build a few more floors, which is pretty cool, and see a few more designs. So far, my favorite design is actually just this one. I like the square inside the square, which is the carved. I'm not sold on the architecture so much on the walls, but at the same time, these walls are kind of boring to me. So hopefully maybe we'll run into some more exciting walls. But yeah, these are okay. It's just they don't go as well with the ground as much as I'd like them to. I kind of almost wish they just would have done another box inside a box on the side, but I don't know. I didn't invent the game. I didn't create it. But that's just my own personal opinion of what's going on. Hopefully we'll be able to crank out these stone. We have gone down by about 2,000. But I said this was the end of the video. Before we do that, we started at 63,000, I believe, something like that. But last I checked, we were like 88 or something like that. And we're at 220. So we're soaring, and I have a feeling at the beginning of the next video I will get a couple new gnomes, and that's awesome. My construction worth has gone up by 23,000. I'm pretty sure it was at 100,000. So I don't. I would assume that it's the floors that I'm building. And if I wanted to embarrass myself really quick and do some crazy math, it's a 20 by 25. So that's what 20 by 20 would be 400 plus 5 times 20 is another 100. So it's 500 squares times 10. That's 5,000 per floor, right? I mean, I could be off by 1,000, but 5,000 per floor makes sense. I mean, I went up by 20,000 and 5,000 here, 5,000 here, and 5,000 here. I mean, yeah, it's 15,000 without the walls. And that's, I think I left out a whole floor or half a floor. So yeah, it's definitely worth it to build this. Obviously, with the framed granite, this is where 20, I'm adding a plank and doubling it again. So if all these floors over here were the same as these, I would have doubled it by 50,000 instead of 25,000. But obviously I need planks, which holds up the whole thing. And then obviously we can go over the iron floors and you can see the insanity for construction worth. But anyway, guys, until next time, I hope you have a good one and I hope you have a biscuit.